that there is nothing illegal about this arrest. So all this propaganda that was going on, that it has been, look at the timing, look at this. I think this was the timing. For a person who is the most important person, who can be most influential, if you arrest him earlier, rather we have not even wasted time for his arrest, because the permission to under 17A was obtained only in April. So therefore, once the court had granted him, Supreme Court had granted him that leeway of interim bail for the purpose of electioneering, now it would have been overreaching the Supreme Court verdict if we would have arrested him then. So it is not about timing, it is about collection of the evidence. And you will also appreciate that we had 60 days time to complete our investigation and file this charge sheet. We did it in just about 1 month, or even less than that. So we were ready for it. Our entire case was ready. Only then we arrested him for 3-4 important reasons. One, there was some kind of evidence which was not forthcoming because he was out. There was an influence there. Also, we had the example of Punjab, where those officers were not given permission to be investigated. So therefore, I think less said better, but our stand has been vindicated.
But
completely.
his counsel called it a insurance arrest. How do you see that particular?
I had objection to this word insurance arrest. It was more to pressurize the court by calling, and also to basically play to, I believe, the general public at large, that this is insurance arrest. What is insurance arrest? Insurance arrest, they wanted to say that because there was bail granted in the ED case, therefore this was an insurance arrest, because if that stay would have not come, then this would have been. So that was in loose terms called as insurance arrest. Whereas if somebody, and like you have been following it up, we arrested him after this High Court had stayed his arrest. So you can't call it as which otherwise also in law there is no term as this thing, and it is abhorring, because then you are, by using this term, targeting the agency and trying to give some kind of a false narrative to the public at large. So all this has been busted now for the second time by High Court. Certainly, because we had been very categorical. We had taken this objection not once, not twice, but even on the last date. Because earlier there were charge sheets already had been filed. And now even with regard to Mr. Kejriwal, the charge sheet was filed on the day when the arguments were filed. So now which court is in a better place? Suppose I have to show something to the court. High Court cannot go into the all the documents, the record, which is voluminous. But the court which is abreast with this case has all the documents, and those documents are sufficient basically to give to arrive at a finding on any point or issue that will be raised.